Yo, don't quote me. We back again. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm your boy Drect. Next to me is Rain 910. We got my young boy Eli in the corner. We got PCP to the third in the usual Rain spot. You know what I'm saying? And then we got the last MJ. You had to say don't quote me today, so I ain't got nothing to say.
Don't quote me.
You know what I mean? So let's get right into it. T.I. and 50 Cent have been going back and forth. T.I. has been responding with music. 50 Cent has been responding with memes about every member of his family and dragging other people into it. How do we feel about this? Who would win the battle, T.I. or 50? And how do you feel about what's going on right now?
Who wanna set it? Go ahead, Eli.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I set it off, man. I don't think T.I. is really messing with my dog 50 Cent, bro. 50 Cent has diamond records, classic records. Don't let the power executive movie stuff fool you. 50 Cent was an animal. I grew up off 50 Cent. I love 50 Cent. 50 Cent is, to me, one of my top 10, top 5 favorite rappers of all time. 50 Cent is an animal, bro. I
If
don't
they
think
win 20 joints, what you think the score will be?
13-7, 50 Cent. And let me say this. Location matters a lot in this battle. If this battle is in New York, kiss the game goodbye. Kiss the game. If the battle's anywhere Philly up, like anywhere DMV up, actually, kiss the game
If
goodbye.
I'm them, I'm going to ask it to be neutral. I'm going to ask for it in Vegas.
Vegas is a good one, but 50 Cent is Vegas.
Fifth had a
Residency. He's 50 Cent. And that's what I said. I'm trying to think of a neutral spot right now. Like Vegas is crazy.
50's career was built over there on the West Coast.
Yeah. Houston is 50 Cent's life. 50 Cent got the whole thing going on in Louisiana. Like it's gonna be hard, bro, for T.I., man. It's hard.
You don't agree, I know you.
Well, I just know this will never happen. That's one.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
definitely.
it's
It
not
would never
happening.
happen.
Fantasy,
So,
man.
speculative.
And I think T.I. is just I mean, he became the king of the South for a reason, you know. So I think like he's like his performance, the way he articulates himself very well. People are very receptive to both for different reasons. People are receptive for 50 Cent because he's great. He makes wonderful music, but he's funny. T.I. is also funny in a different way.
You sure he's funny?
No. He's yeah.
saw that
Stand up.
coming.
You finna go stand up? No, not that type of funny. But I mean, T.I. is like he's like a bunch of different things. Like he's like a ladies' man, and then he's also a street dude,
multifaceted.
and then he's also and then he's a dad. He's the darling family man, and then he's the gangster, disruptive tip. Like he's a lot of stuff. So I mean, it just will never
He
happen. I
wears
think
several hats.
he definitely wears several hats. 50 Cent too, but it's different. I don't know. It just won't ever happen. But I think both of them are great.
Yeah, I think it's way too far gone at this point.
Yeah.
People done diss the dead. It's way too far gone. It's never gonna happen. But my personal opinion, Tip, don't call out 50, bro.
Well, the thing was that they talked about it, and this was the build-up. And then T.I. said that they talked about it. He said, you know,
Yeah.
go out there, and then he go out there and pump fake him and leave him out there. It's like, and then just act like he don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I
And
heard
then-
the backstory. You know the backstory?
Yeah, I heard the
Yeah.
backstory of $1 million worth of game. But
Can we say it for people
well,
who might not have heard?
the backstory is that 50 Cent and T.I. ran into each other.
Yeah.
And T.I. wanted to do the verse with him, and he said, "No way, I'm gonna boost it up. I'm gonna call you out publicly, and then when I call you out, then you piggyback and do
Yeah.
the back and
That's
forth."
exactly
so
what happened.
T.I. jumped out the
That's
window.
what who said happened.
T.I.
No, Tip. And,
Yeah.
well, Tip
Yeah.
said it.
He said
That's exactly
Yeah.
what happened. It's crazy.
No, that's what exactly what Tip
that's how it
said.
is. Yeah, he jumped.
He said they was in L.A. He said they was in L.A. selling TV shows together, and they've been cool before. They've been on stage together. They done shows together. It's like they cool. And then he said 50 Cent is like, yeah, go out there and pump it up, and then I'll jump out there and cool. And 50 Cent is that. He's the Chameleonaire said the same thing about 50 Cent. He said he said 50 Cent was talking crazy about him, and he said he saw 50 Cent and he waited for him at a show, and he pulled him to the side. He was like, "Hey man, why you said what you said?" And then he said, comedian that said 50 Cent like pulled him in the room, and he said, "Look, come in here." And he was just like, and everybody thought they was gonna get into it, and he closed the door. He said, "Look," he said, "I threw you an alley oop and you didn't dunk it." He said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "When I said that about you, you were supposed to say something else about me." And then he said, it's like worldwide exposure because you're saying something against me and I'm the number one guy. So it's like 50 Cent, everything is a game to him and a ploy to just get bigger and an attack. So it's like, he just got T.I. with the
But-
same trick.
He would have posted Chameleonaire's sick grandma.
Let me
Yeah,
say
he would.
this.
Yes, I'm saying 50 Cent would definitely do that, but he doesn't see it as like, I have no attachment to you. He's like, this is entertainment, and I'll step on you if I got to. That's just who 50 Cent is.
But let me say this, man. Let me get this off my chest about T.I., bro. I don't think T.I. is as good as he thinks he is.
Careful, careful,
The way he talks
careful.
and
You
the way
tripping.
he
You
acts.
tripping.
No. He said something very key.
Well, who is as good
No,
as
no,
that?
nah, he didn't
Everybody
say-
think they
no,
are.
no,
Everybody
he
think they the best.
I don't think
Nah,
no.
Only person that never acts like they're the best is Andre 3000.
And that's the that's the
Eminem
problem.
don't act like he's the best.
And I think that works for both of those guys.
Yeah.
Like M never acts like he's
I
the
don't.
best.
It's a lot of niggas that don't act like they the best.
But T.I.
Yeah.
M don't really act like he the best.
You think Nas
he
think
don't.
he the
Nas definitely don't act like he.
don't-
Nas even talk. He barely talk.
He don't.
Man,
made-
he'll tell her he the best. He always giving it up.
Hove think he the
Hov
best?
think he the best.
Yeah,
When
word.
Hov is funny. When Hov said, "Yeah, my bad, we cutting bro off."
No,
But
you
when
good.
Hov said, "Yo, can nobody see me
stand
on
on
that
the
versus
stage."
stage? Nobody."
I was like,
This nigga's crazy.
nobody.
But it's a fact. Not one person. Not one.
Well, go ahead,
It's not
Mom.
even fair.
Nah. I'm just saying, like, if we go outside, right, and we ask 50 people,
Yeah.
and I'd bet on that. If we ask 50 people, who's the best rapper to come out of Atlanta? Majority of them are not gonna say T.I.
Yes, they are.
No, you're gonna say Future?
I'm gonna tell you what the no.
Hey,
I'm gonna tell you what the answer.
Atlanta
Let,
be
let me
T.I.
tell you
too
what
low.
the answer is. The answer is Andre 3000 is the best rapper to come out of Atlanta. The best catalog in Atlanta. Period. Is Ti.
That's cap. Because
No, it's not.
He doesn't
No,
have
it's
a better
not.
one
I've
than
heard
Future.
niggas say Future, Thug.
Right, they gonna
Jeezy.
say Future Thug. Who
No.
made him
Gucci.
the king of the South?
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna
Lil
tell.
Baby,
Who
man,
made him the
Gucci.
king of the
I'm
South?
gonna tell you who said he ain't.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Who-
almost like with Jadakiss when he says he's top 5
No,
dead or alive,
no.
and he said it so
Eli,
many times.
Eli,
It's like
Eli.
he might be top 5,
Eli.
but he's really not though. He's really not though. And I fuck with Jadakiss, but he's not though.
Eli, what year were you born?
2002.
Okay, T.I. said he was the king of the South in 2001. You weren't here for that. He went up the ranks.
does that mean,
You weren't
bro?
here.
What is that?
I'm
What does
telling
that
you.
mean?
I'm
trying to
gonna tell you what it
discredit a
means.
nigga by
No,
saying-
I'm not. No, I'm not
Was
discrediting.
he even good in 2001?
Listen, what I'm saying. I'm finna give you the chronological
saying,
rundown.
was he good in
Can let me
2001?
land.
Go
I'll
ahead.
give you the chronological walk down. He said, "I'm the king of the South." He put himself out there, self-proclaimed. And it was like, who is this dude think he is? He ain't sold no records. He ain't nobody. At the time, Lil Flip was the hottest rapper in the South. So
That
he
says a lot.
God, no. Listen,
Flip
so
was never the hottest rapper.
listen. At
Yes,
the
it
time, at
No,
the
no, no, no,
time,
no.
he
You mean-
was.
You have to define what hot is.
Hot is he's the newest upcoming rapper. Scarface
wasn't-
is that. Outkast is that.
Scarface was always the best. in the
No,
South.
okay. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't.
Little Flip
no,
was
he
the
wasn't.
best guy.
No, it
Never
wasn't.
times
Andre
always
three,
subjective.
Andre 3000 is Outkast. They're there. Scarface is here. But what I'm saying is,
Nobody's ever said Andre was top 5 until Eminem said it.
Okay.
Ever.
Okay,
I've
listen.
never heard that before.
No,
And
Can I-
you rarely hear it now.
Let
But
MJ
I'm
tell
saying-
him how
what I'm saying-
T.I. took the
Hey,
crown
man,
from Lil
what
Flip.
I'm saying is, Lil Flip was the hottest in the game in the South at the time. He came up. Screw wasn't it?
He
Listen,
wasn't hot.
yes, he was. I'm telling you, there
He was
wasn't-
nice. Flip was nice.
No.
That's why I said.
He's
that's why I
saying
said-
no.
Two
He's
different
saying
Define hot. is
Okay, what I'm saying, like at a time, Soulja Boy was the hottest in the game. Does
Okay.
that mean he nicest in the game?
No, T.I. took
All
the
right,
crown from Lil
Okay,
Flip.
so
I'm
what I'm
listening.
saying is Lil Flip was the hottest in the game. And T.I. came in, it was just like, I'm the king of the South, and I'm this. And he challenged Flip, and that's when it was like, okay, he's earning his stripes in the game, because for him to kind of take him out and kind of go up the ranks, and no one is disputing, and then Pimp C got behind it, it was just like, yo, and Pimp C is a staple of the South and the mouth of the South, and for him him to say that, yo, I rock with what T.I. is doing, even though Flip is over here in Texas with me, and it's like, you know what, he's doing his thing, and he goes up to the next level, and I'm serious, trap music, and he starts trap music, which everybody is today in Atlanta. What are you talking about? So then he goes up the next level to urban legend, superstar, You Don't Know Me, Grand Hustle, puts on Dro, comes through with PSC. It's like he's done everything. Then he gets with Jay-Z. Jay-Z is the homage tap on the shoulder of this is the guy, and he says T.I. is the guy. So everywhere you go, Eminem doing a song with who? T.I. It's like the South has like no like lyrical like badge of honor until like T.I. is kind of that where they kind of give it to him. Andre's always been that, but he never was crowned that until Eminem said what he said. But T.I. was the one that's like, all right, that guy, we'll let him do it. So yes, he went up the ranks all the way to it really is T.I.
Is he better? Is he better than Future? Is T.I. better than Future?
Yeah, he's a better rapper than Future.
No. Is he a better artist than Future? Overall better than Future.
It's subjective. Artist, whatever, because Future don't rap. He more so sings.
T.I. don't rap better than Scarface. So
yeah, listen,
if you want to do if you don't want to do the rhyming game, we can play the rhyming game.
Okay, but T.I.'s catalog is better than Scarface's.
Absolutely.
Is T.I.'s catalog better than Future?
Absolutely fucking not.
That you could argue, but Future's not a rapper. Future's more of like a song maker and a singer. He's singing. If you gave Future,
is he better than Lil Wayne?
It's who?
T.I. better than Lil Wayne?
No, don't.
That's something else. That's something else.
Listen. Because we getting a little off topic here.
This nigga took over Lil Flip to be the king.
Nah, he was.
That's like being a boxer defeating the ass.
Now y'all really
30 more
sleep on
minutes.
Flip.
Dog, you
What
wasn't
was
here.
that?
You wasn't here. That's like me telling you something that happened in New Jersey last week when you was there. I wasn't there.
Yo,
He's not giving you a great account of
You're
what was
not,
going
because
on.
Little Flip is ass.
So why you
if
left
I-
Luda out of that conversation?
That's what I'm saying. If we're saying heat, if we're saying hot, he was never hotter than Luda. Luda always outsold him. Wayne
Yeah, to
always
white
outsold
people.
him. Come on. When you're saying hot, you can't keep moving the goalposts.
I'm not.
Is it hot because they're lyrically hot? Or they're hot because they're selling, or they're hot in the urban community.
They're hot
every
in the-
time
they're
you
hot
say,
in
every
the
time somebody checks you, you move.
He's
you
hotter
move
than
the
Jeezy.
piece.
Was he hotter than Jeezy?
no.
Never hotter than Jeezy.
Like, what do you-
And he never had the streets like Jeezy.
I'm just saying.
Jeezy,
Listen,
Jeezy's musical cosign is because of T.I. What
If
it's not.
PC
Where did that
if
even
PC
come
says
from?
He's the king of New Jersey.
I'm gonna
right
tell you
now.
where it came from, Rain. What was it?
please
Hold
say
on. What was the tour that Jeezy got on that started his musical career?
I don't even ever remember them
I know
working
you
together.
don't
When
because
did
it's
they
called
work
Hustle
together?
and Snow. It was the Hustle, Grand
That didn't
Hustle,
put
and
him
Snow.
on.
That was Rain. Wolf, am I right or wrong?
Wolf, that put Jeezy on.
Hold on.
That
Listen,
put him
hold on. Wolf,
When was
am I
this?
right or wrong?
When was this?
What, am I right or wrong? Yes.
That put Jeezy on.
Yes.
That's what put
yes.
Jeezy on.
Yes.
No.
Musically.
Them
yes.
boys with Block and Diddy put Jeezy
No,
on.
it
Yes.
did not.
Yes.
Yes. No, it
We
did
did not know who
Hell
Jeezy
yeah.
was.
No.
You could have been on a back block in Atlanta. Yeah,
No.
you might have knew him. The world was introduced to Jeezy not through T.I., through Diddy.
No.
Yes,
listen.
it was.
No.
I'm not.
No, exactly.
Them boys was not his first record.
No.
Was that not the first record that people knew him from?
No.
Maybe outside of Atlanta.
I mean,
Not outside of
so,
Atlanta.
That's what we're saying.
so icy.
Don't
We're talking
matter
about
what's going
outside
on
of
in
Atlanta.
Okay, outside of Atlanta.
Gucci
Before
put
any
him
of that,
on.
you're local.
We getting
It's
off
T.I.
track.
better
We
than
getting off
Gucci.
track. We getting off track. and
Bro,
we going
listen,
over
he
time.
wasn't outselling Jeezy, and he never had the cultural impact.
He
Jeezy
did
had.
outsell
At no
Jeezy.
point
What are you talking
when
about?
Jeezy came out, T.I. was not outselling Jeezy.
Yes, he
It
was.
never-
Urban Legend is T.I.'s
Fight back,
time.
MJ.
Go look it
Urban
up.
Legend it is.
The same year.
Yes, Urban Legend is
Did not
03.
sell out
Jeezy is
Jeezy.
04. I'm telling
Bro,
you what it is.
Urban Legend.
It's 03.
Are you hearing what he's saying? Urban Legend was what?
2003.
Trap Thug Motivation was when?
04.
He wasn't out yet.
And you know why?
It was never a time when Jeezy was out with T.I. was
And I just
outselling
told
him.
you it was the Hustle and Snow tour. T.I. ushered Jeezy in. What are y'all talking about?
You can't
BMF.
usher
ushered him
somebody
into what,
in
though?
if you take him on a tour and we still don't know who he is.
Yes,
Ushered him
he-
into
We
what,
knew
though?
him. We knew who he was through two records.
Rain, you
So
looking for
Icy-
something that's not
so-
there. Everybody knows.
So icy.
So icy and dumb boys.
Yeah.
Let's stop. Let's cut it out. Those were the two records that broke him through.
T.I. was the hottest rapper in the South.
So how did he?
and he
break-
took Jeezy on
And he
tour with
said
him on the
in- he
Hustle
said
and
in
Slow
04?
tour. Wolf.
Master P took 50 Cent on tour. Did he break 50 Cent?
No.
Semantics. Stop playing. Let's
No,
keep it.
I'm not.
We are here to document
Wolf, am I-
information
Wolf, I'm
and
asking
get
you
close
from
to
a
the facts
nigga
as
that was here in
possible.
Atlanta. Wolf, am I lying about what I'm saying?
I agree with Rain when he didn't put him on,
Nope.
but he definitely is what started Jeezy to rapping and making songs and certain shit like
Thank you.
So he helped him out.
That's not a thank you. He's telling you, no, nigga, that didn't break him
musically.
through.
BMF put Jeezy the street. Okay, that's there. The street. He's there. It's just some guy
We're
that's
talking about
rapping.
two different
Hey,
things.
listen, can I
Tony
land?
Pope put 50 Cent on.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Can we say that? He gave him his first. Tony
No.
Pope gave 50 his first deal. They did Power the Dollar. Did they break him through?
No, Dre broke him.
Thank you. So it don't matter.
So just to reel it back in real
Jay
quick,
got you tight.
T.I., 50 Cent, I just want to say something real quick about if they were to do a battle on wax, I 100% believe that 50 Cent will win that just because of his track record of making diss records and the diss record that T.I. just put out. I believe that 50 Cent could beat that. In a versus,
He dropped another one today.
okay, I didn't hear that one yet.
Dropped another one today.
So in a versus,
Another diss song?
Yeah.
in a versus, I'll say this, and this is something that a lot of people aren't counting. I think 50 Cent, I think he could win off just his music, but I feel like his pettiness, his strategy would put him in a different stratosphere if they did do a live versus. Because imagine if the first track he just came out, fully loaded clip, with Tiny and T.I. was kissing. I was cooking the battle over.
You trying to give him his show.
Battle over.
Give him
You
the
know what
show.
I'm saying?
I'm
That's
just-
that's my
This is
personal.
how I look at it, man. Hip hop, are we considering rap poetry? Is hip hop poetry?
Absolutely.
Can
It's
be.
a part of rap.
Can
It's a part
be.
of rap.
It can be, depending
be.
on who's doing it.
Can be.
So it's T.I. poet? You
I'd
would
say.
consider T.I. poet?
Yeah.
I'd say he is.
So this is the one thing that I just feel like is confusing me. And I'm looking at what's going on. And yeah, T.I. calls 50 out to do the verses, right? Which as a fan, I would have liked to see it. I think it would have been dope to see the two of those guys clash. I don't even have an opinion on who I think would have won. It doesn't even matter. You call him out to do the verses. This is years ago. He doesn't want to do it. Even if whatever he said to you in person, cool. Publicly, he's been denounced it. He doesn't want to do it. Years go by, now this conversation is resurfacing. And you're saying this again. You're calling him out. I've seen countless interviews where T.I. is mentioning 50 Cent and wanting to do a verses with him. The thing that's confusing me is 50 Cent takes the role on calling you a snitch, post your Crime Stopper stuff, post you on the stand, violates your wife, put wild, disrespectful pictures of her on the internet, disrespects your son, and you go write a poem about him. At some point, we have to put our artistry to the side and realize when we're being disrespected as men. This isn't a time for you to go rap. I feel like when I look at T.I. and I'm like, everything he's been doing up to this point for the past couple years has been so miscalculated. Even that was a moment where you could, and I'm not saying, like, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying go in the streets and go do something to him.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that's a point where you could just wash your hands and leave it alone.
Yeah.
I don't want to see nobody crash out, right? So when I look at T.I. and you're engaging in this, but you're not addressing what the man is. His problem is not wanting to battle you. He's saying, I don't want to stand on the stage with somebody who's rad. I don't want to entertain you or make money with you. And you're totally not even addressing that.
He did address that.
Listen, man, if you get caught, I look at T.I. as somebody who has been putting, giving game to the streets every time he gets a chance to speak.
Yep.
You get caught with 10 firearms as a felon, and you don't do any time. If you're not a rat, I'm just saying, it's some game that we don't know. We would like to know how you did that. And I'm not saying you're a rat. I'm saying maybe you shouldn't withhold that information. Maybe you should let us know just in case any of these street guys get caught up in something. Tell us how you got out of that. I think that would be very informative and useful.
He can't tell you how to be a millionaire and pay
No, I mean,
somebody.
He's a goddamn magician. That's what he can fucking tell you.
That's-
10 firearms?
It's plenty people with money that get caught up in bad situations that money can't buy you out of. There's plenty people that get caught up in bad situations money can't. Money can't buy you out of that. And if it did, I would like to know how much you paid. How did that go? I'm just curious. because you give game about everything else. You seem to be very persistent with all the other information you want to give when critiquing everybody else and whatever else you got going on. But that's neither here nor there. Now we're in a situation where
you can't.
I'm about to land. Let me land because now we.
Y'all cut me off, and I'm questioning what you're saying.
Now we in a situation where your son is disrespecting the dead. Your son is playing grown man games, right? We're watching this play out on a large stage in front of the world. This is the perfect time for you to interject and say, this isn't going in the right direction. I mean, that's if. Because at the end of the day, that kid is a grown man. How old is he? How old is
21.
He's a grown man. So if you're no longer the head of your household and he's out of your household, forget it.
He don't.
Forget it. But what I'm saying is this is the perfect time for you to pull back and say this is going too far. But instead, you sit your son beside you at a dinner table and perform more diss records and put more fuel to the fire. It's irresponsible. And I feel like for a man that knows
we can't just say irresponsible for 50 Cent. 50 Cent that posted this man's mama. 50 Cent is irresponsible. You can't put all the blame on T.I.
You're rapping. You are rapping.
And because he knows 50 Cent is just trolling. That's why he knows this isn't a real
anymore.
thing.
It's no trolling. You are a rap. How do you feel about that?
Listen, you have no paperwork. Don't you gotta have paperwork to be a rat? Ain't that the street rule?
No, that's not. No, you don't.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question.
That is not the street rule. Absolutely not.
So what is the street rule? Hold on. I'm asking a question.
You can tell. You could be working in the streets for the police for years and years and no paperwork ever come out. So no. So you don't need paperwork to be a rat.
T.I. admitted to snitching though. He admitted to cooperating.
No, he did.
I don't think he did.
He said he spoke
and
on the
I'm speaking on me. I'm not calling him a rat.
I'm just asking the question.
Did I call him a rat?
You are.
No, I'm not. Did I call him a rat? I said if there's some information.
You said you can also be a rat without being paperwork. So I'm asking.
That's the truth. You asked me a question. That's the truth.
So how is T.I. even in the vicinity of being a snitch? Because that's what you said.
I didn't say he was a rat.
You said.
Don't put words in my mouth.
No.
I'm going to repeat what I said.
Said.
We don't got to rewind. I'm going to say it again. If you get caught with 10 machine guns.
No. What you just said. Not that part. What I said. Let's come back up to what you just said. You said you can be a rat without paperwork.
Yes, I did. I didn't say T.I. was a rat. You asked me, can you be considered a rat without paperwork?
So I'm asking you.
The answer is
so I'm asking you, how is T.I. even?
I didn't say T.I. was a rat.
So let me. I'm asking.
Go ahead. What's your question?
I'm asking you this: how is T.I. if you can't? You don't need paperwork to be a rat, and you have questions on how he can get off with all these guns. So are you insinuating in any way that T.I. is telling or has told? And you said, because you said 50 Cent obviously said, I don't want to stand on the stage with a rat.
I need you to pay attention so I don't have to repeat myself.
No, I need you to clarify so I don't have to ask any more questions.
I'm not going to clarify. I'm going to repeat it because maybe you missed something.
I heard you loud and clear.
Listen again. You obviously didn't. One, I never said T.I. was a rat. I said 50 Cent is implying that you are telling.
That's what you said.
Continue. And you are skipping over that.
He did not skip over that.
So what did he say?
What he said, how am I a rat? He said, there's no paperwork on me. When there's paperwork on you, you are on paperwork as being a rat. That's what T.I. said.
All right. Keep going.
And so he's not skipping nothing.
Is that answering the question?
No, he said, I'm not. He said, I'm not in any way. He said, there's no paperwork on me.
There's no paperwork on me. For everybody at home, you could tell on the police without writing a physical statement. And I'm still not saying T.I. is a rat. I never once said he was a rat.
So what type of proof do you need?
I said, I'm asking, there is no place in the world where you could get caught with 10 machine guns as a convicted felon with drug charges and prior gun charges and get off. There's no money that could buy that. And if there is, I would just like to know the information on how one must do that.
Okay, I'm gonna say this.
Because that'll kill 50's whole argument.
Right? Because you're not addressing what the man is saying. You cannot ignore something and then start rapping. And beyond that,
he didn't ignore it.
He did. Because by saying ain't no paperwork on me, that's not answering the question.
No, he went
that
through
is
the
diverting.
Whole thing. No, he went through the whole thing and broke it down.
You have to. I got out of this by X, Y, and Z. I'm just curious to know. You're not curious to know?
So let me ask you this.
You're talking about, you get caught with it. You don't want to know how to get out of it?
So let me ask you this.
If you got caught with 10 joints, I would be like, yo.
You would want me to tell you how? Right? You're not interested?
It's crazy.
Boosie hasn't explained how he got out of it.
We're not talking about Boosie.
I'm saying, you said, how does a convicted felon?
We're not talking about
No. Let's not move the goalposts. goalposts. You said how
What do
does
you
a
mean moving the goalposts?
You just said
You're
T.I.'s a
moving the
convicted
goalposts. I'm speaking
felon, right?
about T.I. I'm not asking about Boosie.
It can happen.
Why the fuck are we talking about Boosie?
Because he's an example of a
And I'm
convicted
sitting there
felon
telling you,
that got
I'm
caught with a
I'm
firearm that
sticking to
also
the-
got
Got
time
10
served.
guns, man.
I'm telling you, it can happen.
sticking-
You don't
10.
got to be snitching
I'm
for it to
sticking
happen.
to
Not
the
10
topic.
machine guns.
It's still like
illegal in the
a felon
US.
with a firearm, and he
Yo,
still
listen,
got all
at the
that.
end of the day,
guns.
I don't give a fuck what nobody up here is saying. Your son is disrespecting to the dead. At any point, you could be a responsible role model as you depict you are. You always,
But he ain't always that. He tells you
man,
he's not
I'm not
one
talking
thing.
to you. I'm talking to T.I. You could, at any point, you could decide to be mature and pull your little man back. This is a great time to just show a great example, because this is the first time in real time where I'm seeing the OGs and the YNs in the same household moving in the same direction. And at any moment, a responsible me, I'm never gonna let you crash out. It's no way. And you're not my son. And if I see you disrespecting the dead, you're a grown man. I'm gonna still pull you to the side. Little bro, you're bugging out. Don't do that. You're going the wrong way. With that what's happening over there, we're not gonna entertain that. Because this was supposed to be about music. This was supposed to be about doing the verses. We see he don't want to do that. We off that. We gonna see him when we see him, or we not. It's
Yeah.
cool either way.
Just
But
let
this
him disrespect your mom.
Was
It's
being
cool. Just let
yo,
him.
bro. Your mama jokes ain't. We too grown for your mama jokes.
What
we
he's
too grown
50
for that.
Cent is too grown
And
to post your mom.
I'm not defending 50.
Everybody got a mom.
So what I'm saying
I'm
is-
not defending 50. I'm saying when you sit your son beside you.
Everybody
and
got a mom.
From number one rule of war is hide the family. Put the family up. We
He put
men.
the family in the
ain't-
target.
You putting your family at the dinner table with you while you doing diss records? I don't understand it. I think it's disgusting. I think it's terrible leadership. And I feel like for somebody who knows every word in the dictionary, for you not to understand resilience and discernment is confusing me.
50 Cent
So
needs
I'm
to
not
know
with
these
it. I'm not
words.
defending 50 either.
Nah,
So
like,
do you think?
So I don't
like,
have a
I
horse
don't
in the
care how
race.
smart I am. I can't. I'm just because I'm smarter, and if you stoop low on me, I'm supposed to go. Well, I'm above that, and I'm supposed
Stoop
to.
low.
I'm not.
You're
I'm
not
doing
stooping
that.
low. Nobody. I'm saying
supposed to- you
what
wanna
I'm saying
overstand
is
it.
what I'm saying is, Doug. Why you're pushing 50, trying to show us that you tough?
50 is pushing.
I'm not
60
defending
trying to show us
50,
he
so
tough.
that is irrelevant to me.
It's contextual.
I'm not defending 50.
But it's contextual. That's his opponent.
I'm not defending him.
Well,
But when his son jumps in,
How come you ain't got nothing to say about 50 Cent doing this at
'Cause 50
60
is
years
not-
old? How come you don't got
Because
nothing to
50
say
is
about
not
that?
two things. 50 is not chasing.
Playing with a child.
He's not a child.
I'm saying two things. One, I'm not defending 50. Let's be very clear. I'm not
Is
defending
50 wrong?
I don't.
For
I
what?
could care less if he's wrong
But
or
T.I.'s
right.
wrong.
Well,
He's
what's wrong?
What's wrong with that?
50 said, "I'm not battling you. You're a rat." That's fair. We could leave it right there.
Okay. But if 50 Cent wakes up and just says, you know what, let me post this man wife and this man mama, even after that, like, you just supposed to just let it
On
go?
$1 million worth of game. He
No,
called him a
no, no,
sucker.
no.
Yeah, like at this point, it's on. But my question is, if it's about at that point, I want to do the verses. I don't. I think you're a rat. All right, I think you're a sucker.
Okay.
I think your wife is ugly. Your son says, I want you to go dig your mother up. 50 poses him. Now they're going back and forth.
So who's supposed to stop?
And then
T.I.'s
no,
put
at any
his
point,
son
I don't.
back, he's saying.
You could pick what you want to do at this point. Y'all want to crash out, bang out. I just find it weird that you choose to go rap. What are we rapping about? This is
Because that's what
this
it
is still-
started off.
this-
It started
it
off
never
as a
started
verses.
as rap.
It started off as
I
a
never
verses.
rapped with you.
It started off as a verses.
It didn't. It started as verses in that man's mind.
No, in the
I never
conversation that
engaged.
they had.
You weren't there. And
You
the
weren't
pub-
there either.
And I'm saying I
Yeah,
wasn't
like you was
there.
there.
But from what I'm seeing from the public, son called you a rat. That's his response to you asking him to battle him in the verses. His response is you're a rat. So what makes you listen to that and say, I'm about to go?
No,
write a
he
song
already
about him.
said something about that though. Like I don't know if you just didn't miss that part or you didn't click on
I
that.
didn't
but
miss
he
anything.
Yep, you did because he broke down the whole rat thing and told T.I. He told him that 50 Cent was the
we gotta
one.
wrap up the segment.
Why are you rapping? Why did you go
We
rap?
ain't saying with the
We men.
disrespect that's had. Why are you?
Why are
going
you
around?
rapping?
That's
This
what
is
he's trying to
weird.
say.
It's
Somebody
performative
wrap up
and
the
weird.
segment. Last words. Go
Last
ahead.
words.
Go ahead.
I already said the last words. The last words was tighten up, homie. Pull your family out of this. Get out. It's a circus at this point, and he's not rapping with you. You're just rapping for yourself at this point. It's performative, and defend yourself as a man. All this rap, all this artistry shit, it goes out the window at some point. I'm not. You have one person rapping. This is a one-sided battle. Another person is questioning your character. You're not defending your character, but you're making music. It's performative and it's weird, and I don't want to see it. I'm not interested. You want to keep hearing more T.I. diss records?
Nah, I want to hear Lil Flip, King of the South. Don't quote me.
feel
Don't quote
disrespected
me,
or something?
bruh.
Who, me?
Yeah.
From you?
Yeah.
No, I feel like you don't know what you're talking about, though.
I feel like you don't know what you're talking about
What do
because
you
you
mean?
you missing information.
Nigga, first of all,
And you
fuck
got-
it. Hold on,
Next
don't
topic,
stop.
next topic,
Nigga,
next topic.
And like
I'm
he's
from-
saying he jumped over this. No, he
Nigga, I'm
didn't.
from the block, nigga. Let's get this very clear. Don't say nothing. I'm talking. I'm from the block, nigga. Niggas could rap without writing a statement.
Okay.
You can't get caught with 11 guns and not go to jail. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't happen. You could pick up any law book. Matter of fact, if you really think you know, call any lawyer. You could just ask a lawyer. If I get caught with 11 guns and 11 machine guns as a felon, how do I get out of that? There is no lawyer that's gonna tell you could buy your way out.
What
You
if they
can't.
what
You
if they say
cannot.
this? What if they said this? What
They're gonna tell you you can't. You just
I'm
can't.
asking, what
It's
if
not
they
a
say this?
possible
What if-
thing.
T.I.
Yo,
T.I.
you know,
But it's
There's a
only,
time
but the
limit.
thing is, it's only civilians who've never been in the streets, never been.
I'm asking you this.
All right, go ahead.
This is not an argument.
We're talking. No, fuck the show right now. We
Yeah, I'm
talking.
with
Can y'all go over there so they can finish?
You can't do the show without us. Go ahead.
Yes, we can.
Yeah. So I'm asking this. What if it's this? What if it's
I'm about to go. Cause these niggas, bro, we let it go. Y'all did for
Bro,
15 minutes.
we're talking, bro. Please
But we're trying
respect
to
the
do a
conversation.
show.
I understand, but it's on hold right now.
But why?
because it's important?
I'm not gonna go ahead.
I'm with you.
Respect people's time. Like, y'all
Yo.
think y'all can do this another time?
We can cancel the show. Everybody can leave. I'm having this
don't-
conversation. Y'all can leave. Anybody's uncomfortable, they can leave.
The only question I wanted to ask in this, and can we put
No,
the,
bro, I don't know, 'cause it's like, let's
Let
do
him
it.
go. Let him go.
man?
Go ahead.
All right, hold on a second. I don't want to break. Listen, I do not want to break up the show, but I do want to ask a valid question.
We already talked about it, though.
But Wolf,
What's
hold
the
on.
question?
Bro,
We talking.
let's
I'm locked in.
go.
You asking me the
Exactly,
question?
We need to go. Y'all can talk
I
about
really
this
want to ask
shit.
you a question.
It's 10:30.
Okay.
Let it go.
I just want to ask you a serious
Somebody-
question. Oh,
He's
go
not
ahead.
letting it go, so please somebody let it go.
I'm out. I'm out.
No,
No,
right.
bro, Rain.
I just said I'm having this conversation. You got a problem. We having a
I want
conversation.
to have a
So
conversation.
talk. Finish talking.
This is what I'm saying. I just want to
If
ask
I already
for
said
everybody.
anybody's
This is what I'm
uncomfortable, they
saying.
can leave. Matter of fact, it ain't no show tonight.
Right. I want to ask.